Tristan, what are we reading if I put those books under there?
About animals.
Okay, we're reading about different kinds of animals, but what kind of text are we going to be reading? What's that word I just used, Walter?
Informational.
Oh, thank you, Tristan. Say it, Walter.
Informational text.
Informational text, right? So we're going to be reading some informational text. So, like I said, informational text is what we're used to calling nonfiction. Okay, so informational text, nonfiction. It means the same thing. Okay, the state of Texas just decided they wanted to get fancy and change the word. Do I know why? No, but they just decided they wanted to get fancy and change the word.
No, said that you just wanted to use that word.
Yes, Emily.
When did they change it?
About a year ago. But it's not really going to go into it wasn't going into effect, or they weren't encouraging teachers to switch the language until this year. So, but that's why I'm just giving you a heads up, especially because I say it all the time, because of the fact that, we're still, as far as everything goes, taking STAR this year. And I can guarantee you when we take STAR, you will see the words informational text and you won't see the word nonfiction. Because they will say, well, we've given you a year. They should know that it's informational text and not nonfiction. Okay? All right. So, guess what? I'm going to let you vote. Which one do you want me to read for Read Aloud? I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read part of it. Okay, I won't read the whole thing. I'll just read part of it. Giraffes, owls, or animal eyes? Giraffes, owls, or animal eyes?
What do we look for animal eyes?
Animal eyes, it's what if you had animal eyes. Animal eyes, giraffes, or owls?
Can I just put eyes?
It's on the book. On the book, on the screen.
Animal eyes.
On the book. Oh, you're typing in chat. You're not speaking out loud. You're typing in the chat.
Mine's in the chat.
I know, I see it. I see them. Well, animal eyes, I think, got every single vote. So we will be reading Animal Eyes. I like these books. I have actually I think I have, what if I had animal eyes? What if you had animal feet? What if you had animal teeth? I have all of them. So we'll read all of them because we're going to be starting informational text or nonfiction. All right. So what if you had animal eyes? What if one day when you woke up, the eyes on your face weren't yours? What if overnight a wild animal's eyes took their place? Oh. A chameleon. A chameleon's eyes stick out like twin telescopes. These cone-shaped bumps are actually fused together eyelids that are open just enough to peek through. This limits the chameleon's view, but these eyes can do something tricky. Each eye moves separately. That way, the chameleon can look for prey, such as crickets, in two directions at once. So one eye moves this way and one eye moves the other way. Fact, when a chameleon spots prey, it focuses both eyes on it. That way it doesn't miss catching a meal. If you had chameleon eyes, you could look around the toy store fast to find exactly what you want. Because you could use one eye to go one way and you could use one eye to go the other way.
Basically, both eyes goes the same way.
No, both eyes go two different directions. So they're not like our eyes. Our eyes, they go the same way. Our eyes are always looking in the same direction. Their eyes go in two different directions. Golden eagle. A golden eagle has laser sharp vision. The bird can see up to 8 times better than most people. It can also spot its prey up to 2 miles away. In a flash, the golden eagle can shift its eyes from focusing on something far away to close up. This is perfect for keeping an eye on and catching a fast hopping rabbit. Fact, a golden eagle's eyes have a third eyelid that sweeps across the eye like windshield wipers, keeping them clean. If you had golden eagle eyes, you could sit high up in the stadium and still see the football game. So that's how far golden eagles can see, is they can sit all the way back here, so like in that top row of a stadium, and they would still be able to see this football field in like perfect view as if they were like super up close. So that's how far away they can see. Dragonfly. A dragonfly's eyes are huge. They have to be, because each dragonfly eye has up to 310,000 tiny lenses. A human eye only has one. Scientists aren't sure how a dragonfly's brain creates images from all those lenses, but they do believe having so many lenses lets the dragonfly spot movement fast. That's how a dragonfly can see a flying mosquito in time to catch it. Fact, a dragonfly has 3 small extra eyes that help guide its flight path by sensing bright light and shadows. If you had dragonfly eyes, you could be a star reporter because you would never miss any of the action. So you'd be able to see multiple different things going on at once. It'd be crazy. Probably be too much. It'd probably give you a headache. Clouded leopard. A clouded leopard's eyes have a special mirror-like layer at the back. This layer reflects light back through the retina, the part of the eye packed with light-sensing cells. This helps the clouded leopard see well in dim light at nighttime. That mirror-like layer is also what makes the clouded leopard's eyes seem to glow. Fact, the clouded leopard has slit-shaped pupils, opening where light enters the eye. These can extend about 100 times to let more light in. A human's brown pupils only expand about 10 times. If you had clouded leopard's eyes, you could never be surprised in a dark, haunted house. So if you were in the dark, you'd be able to see almost perfectly with clouded leopard eyes. Bullfrog. A bullfrog's eyes are on top of its head, so the frog can hide underwater and still watch out for enemies. Its eyes are also wide apart. That way a bullfrog can nearly see all the way around itself without turning its head. But these eyes help a bullfrog to do more than just see. When a bullfrog swallows, it closes its eyes, big eyes. Its eyes sink down through opening in its skull and help push meals down its throat. Fact, a bullfrog's eyes each have a third see-through eyelid. When a bullfrog dives underwater, these eyelids slid over its eyes, the perfect built-in swim goggles. If you had bullfrog eyes, a blink would let you swallow a big bite. All right, so I'm going to stop there. So far, just from what I've read, okay, and we're just doing some pre-guessing, okay, we're going to do some pre-guessing for when we talk about this in writing, because remember, we're all about showing our text evidence. So far, we know what genre did we say this is? What genre did we say this book is? Raiden, what genre did we say this is?
Nonfiction.
Or what's our new word?
Informational text.
Informational text. So this would be considered informational, right? Or old word, nonfiction. So why do you think, we're just doing some guessing and then we'll talk about it in writing. Why do you think, and we're about to look at some characteristics in reading. Why do you think, what is sticking out to you that you're going, oh, that's why it's informational. That's why it's nonfiction. This is what it's telling me. What's making you think that, Walter?
So it's kind of like it's giving information. So there's a little thing of writing, like if the person had animal eyes, and then the other page, it's like it tells facts about the animal.
Okay. So it's giving you information, right? It's giving you little blurbs of information. And then it's also giving you a fact at the bottom. So what else, what other kind of thing are you going, oh, that's why it's informational, that's why it's nonfiction? Bianca, what else is making you think that?
It has like a photograph of a real dragonfly or a real thing.
Good, so it has a photograph, right? So even though these pictures, right, are not real, or they're not, they're animated pictures, this is a real picture, right? This is a real picture of a dragonfly. This is what a dragonfly actually looks like. This is a real picture of a golden eagle, right? This is what a golden eagle actually looks like. So it's showing us some real pictures. Is there anything else? Anything else? Someone thinking something different? Sarah, what are you thinking?
This is not about like the book. It's about the dragonfly cave. My brother once actually got bitten by a dragonfly.
Oh, okay. So is anybody thinking anything else about this? About why you would say it's informational? What's making you think that? What is kind of the, Grace, what are you thinking?
I was just stretching my arm.
Oh, okay. So what do you think the author's purpose is of this book? Why did our author write this book? Michael, why did the author write this book? Michael?
To entertain?
No, not to entertain. Think about when I say informational. Think about when I say informational. Think about when I say informational. Emily, why do you think the author's purpose is?
Inform.
To inform us. What is the author informing us about? Bella, what is the author informing us about?
Animal eyes.
The author's informing us about animal eyes. The author's telling us, hey, this is what would happen to you if you had animal eyes, right? All right, so we are going to stop